Hi, it's time for activity two, a text to self connection. So, first, I want you to just think, when have you felt brave like Sheila Ray? Can you think of any times you felt brave? Maybe the first day of school, or when you tried something new, a new sport or instrument, or even a new food, maybe. Hmm. And how about a time that you felt scared, like Louise? Maybe you felt scared at those same moments of trying something new or getting hurt. Hmm. So, after you think about those, I want you to choose one of those times. And you're going to tell us about it. Tell your teacher in class about a time you were brave or scared. And you can either draw a picture and then make a video explaining it, or you could write a story. So I'm going to show you an example of a story. I'm going to type my story, but you don't have to type it. You could write it on paper or type it and take a picture of it to share with your teacher. So I am going to title it A Time I Was Scared. And I can think of a lot of times I was scared, like when I got my flu shot, or when I went down on a scary roller coaster, or when else was I scared? Oh, I know. My first time buying school lunch. I didn't know how to do it. But then I'm going to think, which one do I want to write about? I think I want to write about the roller coaster ride because that'll be the best story. So, how do I want to start my story? Sometimes writers start with something like a feeling. So, I think I'll start with a feeling. How did I feel when I waited in line for that roller coaster? My stomach was like in knots. So, I'm going to start with that. It was a warm, sunny day, and I was having a blast. Guess where I was? I was at Storyland. At Storyland. Have you guys ever been there? Cool. It was a warm, sunny day, and I was having a blast at Storyland until I was waiting in line for the biggest roller coaster ever. I don't remember the name of the roller coaster, but I think it had like polar bears. So sometimes writers don't remember all the details. They write about what they know, and then you can add a few details. My stomach was in knots as I watched the people ahead of me go so fast on the polar bear roller coaster ride. I wanted to run out of line, but my friends convinced me to stay. Huh, so now I'm like, okay, well, what happened next? The line went quickly, and before I knew it, it was blast off time. I closed my eyes and held on tight. And maybe I'll say I clenched my fists and clenched my fists. I screams came out of my mouth the whole time. I never stopped feeling scared until the ride came to an end. I hope I don't have to go on that roller coaster ever again. There's my story. Your story might be shorter or longer. Write whatever feels right for you to share those feelings. Can't wait to see your stories.